you need? Nah, no reference need. Got songs sent in, but I'm like, 90% with a blue dot. What's up, bro? Let's get it. Axel. Nice new promo pics. Everyone's been getting them, man. The what is it? The tax refund came in. Fuck yeah, dog. I'm doing my taxes today. It's a new guy, so I'm hoping like I don't have to pay as much. I'm like fuck. I have 3 kids. They told me if I had 3 kids, I'd get more and I get a bigger refund check, but they lied to me. They lied. Just use Claude. Yeah, right. I've been using like Chat GPT to do my taxes, but I used to use TurboTax. The problem is things have gotten more complicated because I did like an LLC now, like S corp properly, and now it's more complicated. So I just want to make sure everything's good because you don't want to have eyes on you, man. In the United States, it's like a honor system when you do your taxes. Like you can put whatever you want. You can say you spent so much, so you can like get a big refund or not pay as much. But if you get audited, you're fucked if you lied, So you always want someone that's gonna guide you through it and shit. Maybe say, you don't have money to put into some shit, like. So yeah, today I have it. I've already met with him once. It's just that, yeah, like I was waiting on some papers to come in because of Bitcoin and stocks and shit. So it's like, yeah, he told me to wait, but I waited and then he got fucking booked out. And if you have like an LLC, the deadline to do your taxes is in 3 days. So yeah, it's kind of, fucked. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Less money to pay the government, bro, which is always a better fucking thing because that just means more money for synths and drum machines and all that good shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Moreno, Hausa, Homadi, Maroni, Magma. What's up, man? I've been seeing your style, bro. I like it. You're looking always fresh in the videos, showing your tracks and shit. Sick. All right, so we'll get started. See what's up. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple more that came in, but we'll hit play on this and check it out. Thanks, man. It's not out yet, but once it's out, it's gonna push it. Push it hard. Because I do think it's the best UKG pack out there. That doesn't sound chopped. Worked hard on it. I like it. It feels like you need more of a more explosion on that exit, bro. If you're gonna balls out on that build up, just gotta and la salida, missing reverb on the drums. It's sounding a little dry and stale.
Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you.
It feels like that should have been your first drop, to be fair. Yeah, it's pretty good. Second drop solid. Like the con response, pretty sick. Pretty sick. It's cool, all the full tricks. Atmosphere. Something on the sides. What you got for me, man? I'm in Lados.
Baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break. Yeah, pussy, baby, break. Yeah, pussy, if you break.
Yeah, more atmosphere is needed because you drop into these and it just like the energy drops like it feels like you need but it doesn't have to be noise. It could be an echo, it could be a reverb swell. Cool. I was a bit weirded out by the build up because it feels like you build up, the noise goes away, and then you take it further. A bit like, is there a better way to do it? I would say. But other than that, I think the idea is pretty sick. Good sample. Make it work. Loved it. Next one, I'll Be There Brewhouse with new cover art, bro. Why'd you take out the ocean, bro? That's life. Yesterday I went bodyboarding because the waves were pretty good. I showed up, man, and it was all fair. I was the only one there. The waves were kind of big. The lifeguard came up to me and he's like, before I went in, he's like, "You getting in the water?" He's like, all right. He's like, "Something big is building, all right? So there's a big rip right down there and all this shit." And he scared the shit out of me. So I eventually went in. And yeah, man, there was a big swell that came in, like a big ass wave for I got fucked. I got fucked in a good way. And then these kids come in, the fucking Groms or whatever you call them, and they're just there. And I'm just like, "Oh, you guys are still going to stay in here?" Eventually I came back in though, but yeah, dude, I had like a life and death situation and shit. Yeah, I cut your wave, bro. I saw you. You didn't see me, bro. What'd you see, dog? Saw me get smashed? I got some good waves, though. Just crazy. I gotta live life. Thank you, bro. 8-foot waves. come back in. I don't think leaving the kick out does anything for the song there. Bro, I'm looking at the time. I gotta get the shot. The vibe is pretty cool on this. Sorry, I have this push to talk and shit, man, and like I'm trying to figure it out. It's like you gotta press your toe on it, and it's like I decided to switch out the original springs it had for like more resistant ones because I got a big fat foot, and like I don't think that was the right call because every time I talk, I'm pressing down hard and yeah, I'm muted half the time. But yeah, it said World War III is upon us, and I'm having technical issues with my gear and shit. The coffee fell. Look, check it. That's horrible, man. Spilled the camera fell and all the coffee spilled on my desk. You can see it here. Look, I didn't poop on that, bro. That was something else, dog. We said we're good. We always recover pretty good. I thought the song was pretty good, man. Honestly, all I can say, I was enjoying it as the shit was going on. Okay, let's see next one. Yeah, muted. You should press to mute, not talk. I don't know. I've always done it the other way and shit. Also, Axel's at fucking he's at 999 followers. So who wants to put him on 1,000? Someone needs to do it. Come on, you guys gotta look out for each other. No one else is gonna look out for us. We look out. Come on, someone give Axel 1,000. Fucking do it, bro. His name is Axel. He's from Palm Springs, Coachella. Pick it up the last one. Oh, you're right. Oh shit! My bad, bro. My bad. Oh damn, the fucking. Sorry, bro. I decided to go this morning to the gym without coffee, so it's been a little tough, but you know, like we recover good. We recover good. No worries. We're gonna recover, dog. Bro, I had follow. Man, I fucking followed this shit. There you go, bro. I ain't about that follow to follower ratio kind of bullshit. I follow everyone, dog. Follow everyone. Hold on, let's clean this up a little better. Hell yeah. Now he's at 1,001. Show some love for Relaxo. All right, hold up. Now you bring this back, set it up properly, fam. No, I have nothing but love. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall again. Let's get it. Move this to the side. I'm falling, baby camera. You ain't gonna fall. I am no professional streamer, but I try, and that's what matters. All right, let's see. What was the song? Okay. It should, man. But I hope you guys had a good week while we're in this intro here. My name is Sam, I'm fucking DJing. I hope you had a good week. I hope that you killed it at work. You got that promotion. You mixed the bass right. You generated the right thing on Suno. I'll say this once and that's it. Going from that to that felt a little weird with the harmony, like two different keys or switching from the 1 to the 6, but it wasn't that. And it made me go, oh shit, you know. It was more of like, what happened, you know. So just something there to possibly foreshadow the sound of the break. Hell yeah, bro. Where at? Like, what city are you in? It sounded pretty solid, man. Your percussion's pretty well mixed, I would say. It's sounding good here. Nothing's bothering. I'm just vibing. Real estate agent, bro. Just put your songs when you show a house in Palm Springs and shit. You can live 1 mile away from Coachella. Bring all the bunnies to your house. After party at your house. I'll make that a reality for you. Submit your credit application now. Acto la triste. Catch you on the club. Take care, brother. That needs to be louder, the instrumental. It's a little too quiet. Don't be scared to use like utility to automate the volume, baby. It's pretty good, man. Honestly, I think like right now the big thing is that first break over here. I don't even show my mouse cursor on this thing. But on this right here, yeah, you can see the orange, right? It's like there. You wanna, that's the area, that transition for sure. Second transition's better. Good track. I think you did good, man. Fuck yeah. Sell some houses, get paid, go DJ, go to Coachella, right? All right, I always get magmas on my feed. I always hit like. If you guys, I think I follow a lot of you guys. If you guys, your shit comes up, I always hit like, bro. Shit, I always hit like. Even if it sucks, I'm there, bro. I'll hit like. I don't give a fuck. But here, I'll be honest. Yeah, bro, that is. Where's Magnus from? That's Italian Tom Cruise, bro. You like him chunky? That's good. Me too. I've never been into the cardio bunnies or cardio whatever chicks. Because you never message me on Instagram. Usually what I'll do is go on request, and if I recognize anyone from the feedback streams, I'll follow them back. Like, I just found out Brew fucking bikes, bro. Like, man is like Lance Armstrong with melatonin. Sounding a little boxy here. Careful. I would say personally the bass needs a lot more low end. Double check with Vision, but I bumped it up a bit. I ain't feeling no low end from this, bro. No nalga, as we say, you know, in Mexico. No hay nalgas pa que agarrar. So we need more boot, more low end, more papi, you know. Pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Mix it. Personally, me, I would work on the arrangement. The arrangement's leaving me a little like, okay, just get to the break. Could be subjective, but could also be right. It's up to you to decide that. It's your song. But main thing for me is this track, more low end. There's a feeling in me that the synths are also way too in the back. It feels like they could be more in the front. I like the sample. I would like to hear it more. I love that thing you do there. That kind of kills that loopiness out of it, you know, out of there. So you stop sounding like stock. You start sounding like a true producer, which I like because you're showing us your flavor, tu sabor, you know. But yeah, the arrangement's kind of leaving me a bit. But it could be right. Again, I'm usually like looking more at like the pop oriented shit, like John Summit, fucking Chris Lake stuff, Abo, you know, that more of that arrangement for everything really. Good transition. Yeah, cool. Mix-wise, some synths feel like they're missing mids. That's about it. But again, little nitpicky things. Just do that. I think it's great, man. If anything, for sure, low end on the bass. Or a little pull tech, or just grab it, you know, just keep things simple. Grab an EQ8. You know, and it's good to go. Fuck, you know. Drums are chopped. It's all good. Yeah, man, that thing came in straight away. It's like, if you're a doctor and someone comes in and it's like, I know it's wrong. I don't even have to ask, why are you in today? Yeah, man, it's sounding way too, like, right from the start, the drums, the kick, it's just way too oversauced. Too much McDonald's. They got that app now, and like yesterday I went after the beach, I caught them waves and shit, almost drowned. So then I started surfing or bodyboarding in the whitewater with the kids because I was like, this ain't for me no more. I'm 34, bro. Well, turning 34. I am spamming that shit, dog. Yeah, man. It's a little too much. Too much. That's all I gotta say. And then the more to the right we go, the more busier it gets. And the fact that it sounded boxy already, like, doesn't help because you bring everything in and it's just way too busy. If you're gonna get busy, right? I embrace whatever people like. I don't agree with some of the tracks Josh Baker makes. Fucking whatever's coming out of that UK stuff. I like some of it, but some of it is way too busy for me. I don't fucking get it, but it's my job to get it because I'm not going to be oblivious. If I don't embrace the new stuff coming in, then I get left behind. So the way that I hear the reason people like it and they like the busyness of it and it's not sounding like boxy and shitty is because a lot of their stuff just sounds thin as fuck. Like, I'm not even lying, bro. I'm not trying to be like a hater. I respect that shit, but I have the right to have an opinion on my taste. That shit is thin, like fucking thin, bro. Like, they're fucking worse than the Venezuelan president that they fucking killed or caught or whatever. They're like their stuff is thin, so that's why it works. That's why they can have it super fucking busy and all this shit, because it's thin. The drums are thin, the synths are thin, the bass. God forbid they got the bass, bro. It's like petite, bro. Like, I'm Latino. Many of you guys are fucking Brazilians and shit. Like, we don't fuck with that stuff, like you get what I'm saying? So that's why it works. And that's why it sits right. And that's why it's cohesive and it makes sense. Right. So yeah, maybe thin out, change the drums. They don't have to be so fucking boxy and shit. And maybe it might work or it might not, and that's fine. Just simplify. What's the main idea? I'm going to assume it's the vocal and build on that, But, just thin the drums out. Like, that's all I'm going to say. The drums are way too, like, Dominator, Deceiver Dominator-ish and shit. I get, like, really good reviews on some of these packs I make, but I always get that 1-star review, which kind of irks me a little. But then I kind of see it from their point of view. If they're not on the North American continent, then they're not going to get Dominator. They want thin drums because they're from the other continent, So it's all fair, it's not for the right person. And I always message them, go like, hey, it's not a pack for you, but I got the thin stuff for you, bro. Like, and then I'll come in with the other shit, But you got it, bro. I believe in that shit. All right. Hey, that's you decided to take it that way, bro. I just observe. Yeah, very, very aggressive on the kick, straight away. Bass. Not sitting right, but let's hear this idea. Nah, bro. I got 29 tracks. I don't know how many people are watching my shit. Here's a 6-7, yeah, man. Yeah, you should, man. Keep commenting. I think you'll get number one, Trisha. Yeah, I mean, I like the track. I think it's just the kick and bass. Don't fix the kick, change the kick. Bass, I don't know if you made it or you're using one of mine, but it sounds like it's I always tell this story to you guys, so I'll just tell it and maybe it might help. You know, I did Deceiver 1, 2, 3. Eventually it landed on Duke Dumont's desk for some reason, and he had the urge to message me out of nowhere. He's like, yo, Sen. You know, like, I don't know if he said yo, Sam, but what I do know was the substance of the message, which was, hey, mate, love your presets, but, you know, your basses, you're making them too complicated. And then he starts to explain, like, in most of his songs, the bass is usually just a saw or a square, one voice, and that's it. And then he starts to say, because once you add more than one voice, it starts to, you know, sound weird and bad and shit. So, you know, over the years, I kind of realized, yeah, you know, also reading one of Rob Poppin's books, who's like a great sound designer from back in the 90s, 2000s. You know, you have two saws, oscillator A, you have a saw, oscillator B, you have a square. They're both in the same octave. They're going to interact. They're going to phase each other out, which you call beating. And that can lead to that, again, that effect, which in the world of dance music might not be wanted. So that's why they deem it as bad. So your bass sounds like it's coming in and out a lot, which just means to me that you either have that or you are using an analog synth that is changing phase and slightly on the pitch, or you have two saws interacting. So that's what I would look at. Make the sound, just keep it simple. You know, maybe use a sub and then have a top bass that has that vibe, but make sure the sub's there so it supports it. Those are things to look at. As for the kick, I would change it or EQ it a little bit, but if I have to do more, then just switch the goddamn kick, man. There's no reason for you to go on a rabbit hole of like, I'm gonna put this plugin and all this shit, because we're in an age where there's a good kick out there for every song, right? You just gotta find it. So yeah, common thing. But yeah, other than that, the song's really good. Vocals, I know the truth, but make it work and you're good. This could be fine, man. Sidechain's fine. Nothing wrong with sidechaining it. Stop going away in a weird way, but this was made a year ago, by the way. We can kind of see it here. So hopefully you're better now. I think for sure 1 year of improvement, right? You're sending me this more as a, yo, Sen, I improved. This is how I used to sound. It's all good. Yeah, man, the bass should follow the top That's what I would personally do. Right now, the sub is doing something completely fucking different. Yeah, I really don't know what that sub is doing, but simple fix, just have it follow that top melody would be the simplest fix for this. And that's really all I can say on this, man. Groove's going good. A little messy, but, you know, you can always fine-tune it. And, good, you know, everything else is pretty good. All right, let me get enough budget. No, I haven't heard it. What genre is it? What BPM did they put it at? Is that AI? A parasite, techno mirrors. What's up, man? Man, I gave you a shout out on the new one of the videos where I put a hostile reverb. I don't know why they called that reverb hostile. Very interesting, nonetheless. Anomaly first crack at some neurofunk. All right, I'll check it out. I've never made neurofunk, so I'll check it out. You know, just see what's up with it. Vibe. That's all. You know, at the end of the day, that's what music is. Just got a vibe to it, right? It needs to have a vibe. Oh, yeah, we got a new hobby. Currently working on the remaster of this, George A. Ruvalka. Okay, I'll check it out, man. Thanks for sending it. Alex Cuadras. Man, it's been a minute. You're back. There you go, bro. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Cupcake.
No quick head in my bed, I can have that. I want that long neck, not talking giraffe neck. Ain't no laying down, man, we bout to have lay fun. I'm about to make your balls stick up like space buns. Watch your dick soak, place it down my throat. Tongue tickle your dick, but not telling a joke. Pedal in this pussy, that's how you rock a boat. You get live in this pussy, I'm not talking periscope. In the sheets, I am a bully. Get more head than a hoodie. Every time you make me come, it look just like vanilla pudding. On your face all day until you say it hurt me. Then I turn around and get it, more kisses than Hershey. Your dick brick hard like a metal. I got 3 holes for it like a pretzel. Tight as a virgin, boy, don't get nervous. I'm here to serve you customer service. I say dick by giving it CPR. I say dick by giving it CPR. Yeah. Put my mouth on it like CPR. Let's make porn and watch it on VCR. I think we should fuck up in every zip code. It would make my pussy wetter than a fish bowl. Pussy a kitty cat, I pet it like a pet. For doggy style so much I need to go to the vet. Hot box more like a scorching pussy. Open this Gucci up like a fortune cookie. Open that in my mouth, my tongue go ache. You think getting more blows than the birthday cake. When I'm near it, no I don't fear it. Licking on that penis like a letter when I seal it. Today way wetter than my past pop. And if you want a boy, I can give you an ass job. Pussy already wet, don't need no lube ointment. Dick twisting in my stomach like food poison. That's how you know when you hit the spot. I'm making pins unzip more than ziplock. Your dick brick hard like a metal. I got 3 holes for it like a pretzel. Tight as a virgin, boy, don't get nervous. I'm here to serve you customer service. I say dick by giving it CPR. I say dick by giving it CPR. Put my mouth on it like CPR. Let's make porn and watch it on VCR. Anything goes when you up in my hole. 30 pennies from the sex, yeah, I got me some loads. Listen, I'm the most explicit. Won't stick it down my river, but we not going fishing. Know what to do every time you have a horrible day. I put that sausage all day like it's Memorial Day. Get barbecue sauce and mustard on it. And the mayonnaise comes when you bust right on it. Name anything freaky and you know I'm about the shit. Only time I'm not on it is when I'm at the shit. Big hairs all in my mouth.
Someone just, oh my god, someone said turn off the fucking music from outside. Why I haven't paused because yeah, man, this is vocals are wild, eh? Hey, if people like this shit, again, like I said, I will adapt to anything. I will mold, you know, become useful to any fucking people that want to come in, because at the end of the day, that's how you make it in music. I feel you have to embrace everything. My issue with this is, like, if this is meant to be like a house track, I would definitely recommend not relying so much on the vocal. You know, like if I'm dancing at a club or like my homie drops this shit, it's overload of vocals, too much vocal overload. You know, think about it like a DJ. Just grab certain parts of that rap and like say, oh, I want the part where she goes, oh, you know, you know, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can hear the bass. That's good, man. The bass was pretty good on this one. I thought it was, yeah. My main issue was that she just kept rapping and rapping and rapping, which she didn't do, right? She didn't hear the song and go, I know what this track needs. This is a fucking remix. grab parts of like parts of the vocal. Grab parts of the vocal, man. Like little chops, and then like have them play here and there, but don't dick ride the vocal too much. That just means don't let the vocal play out like this. What I would do is just, you know, boom 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 boom. You know, like little breathing gaps, and then definitely have a section where it's all about the rhythm, all about the bass, all about the beat, right? And then bring back the vocal strategically. Treat it like a song, you know, like you wouldn't want to have the vocal playing from left to right for 2 minutes straight. Is what I would say. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Everything else sounded good. It was just damn. It's crazy. That's a good song. Good song.
Hey, Monsieur, come on, my boy. Come on.
Obviously, what? Oh yeah, man. I've had this set up for a while now. I feel, man. I just got more synths and a lot of drum machines, man. That's a good idea so far. I want that vocal in that break though. I want the vocal on the break. You're gonna Parisi me, bro. Some of the synths could come up a little more, I would say. It's either that, I'm hearing in the little shitter box in mono. I would bump it up a bit more, personally. Yeah, something like this. It's pretty much what the last track needed. But you can use the vocal more for sure. Ooh, need more here. I just want to fuck. Yeah, cool. I think the foundation's pretty good, man. You know, I have a student that she tells me like I can't work on a song until the kick and bass sit right. So a lot of the sessions is me fixing the kick and bass for her. And like, yeah, like the foundation for this is sick. Like this is clean. Like it just feels like you got to fill it out and have more moments in the song, like in the break, do something cool on that last little drop here. Let's call it drop C, where it's kind of empty, right? A fucking sound or a fucking motif with acid or a cool sound. Just fucking rip, homie, rip. But right now it's sounding pretty solid, the kick and the bass. The kick is definitely like playing it very safe, but I'd rather have it sounding like that than having sounding like shit. And when I say safe, it just seems very standard, like the click on it, you know, like, is there any way to maybe add like snapback or layer a percussive element to the kick that gives it a bit more character and identity? That's about it. Everything else just seems like you got to fill in the gaps more. But Yeah, clean, bro, clean. Okay, this guy left, so I'm just gonna go fast.
Half house, full force, pressurizing, no mercy.
Is this AI or is that him using AI? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I do a lot of sessions throughout the week. I've been seeing a lot more AI come in a negative way. And what I mean by that is work on this song with like, this calm Italians. And like, okay. And then I had a sesh with someone that came here and he's like, all right, Sen, I need a beat like this. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. So I get the beat going and he's like, I'm going to write some lyrics. All right. And I'm like, okay. So he brings up ChatGPT. So then he starts going on ChatGPT and the notes and he starts making a rhyme. And essentially he starts rhyming and he sounds exactly like this. Full force, no sleep, shadows, party all night, no sleep, so, I mean, I don't know if AI can give more variation, right? Like, but I'm hearing all this shit coming in and sounding exactly the same. So if there's any way, if you're going to use AI, okay, embrace, but make it give you something different and maybe think outside the box with the rhythm that you're going to add to what you're saying, Full force, no pressure. Mercy, hard house. You know how many fucking tracks I've gotten like that? Like where it's literally just like, let's go, motor, shooter. Like it's I see it every fucking day. Again, I don't give a fuck. I need to get paid. I have 3 kids I gotta feed, right? So I'm like, all right, let's fucking do it like that then, man. But I'll make sure it sounds fucking proper. So, but yeah, I've been hearing so much of this shit. Like at this point, I gotta say on the stream, I don't think that many people are watching, in that sense. So, yeah, man, just fix that. That's first thing I heard. I'm like, oh.
House, take control, lock in. We have no fear. Hard house, full force, pressurizing, no mercy.
No, I don't think the beat's AI. It's definitely different. I mean, I commend that. It's different, Like, I think it's cool. It's definitely catching my attention. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? In a good way, So I'm like curious. What's going on?
Pressurizing, no house. Hard house, full force, pressurizing, no mercy. Hard house, take control, lock in. We have no fear. Hard house, full force, pressurizing, no mercy. Hard house, take control, lock in. We have no fear. Hard house, full force, pressurizing, no mercy. Hard house, take control, lock in. We have no fear. Hard house.
It's cool. It's cool. Like I said, the rhyming's, I don't know. I'm not a rapper. I don't know anything about rhythm or lyrics and stuff. So, but I do know that I keep hearing this. If you're going to use it, fucking do it right. That's all I'm going to say. Make the beat bouncier if you can. And I think it'll work pretty good. The drums are pretty fucking smashed, but it doesn't sound like it's done accidentally. It sounds like that's what you want. So that's good. Make the vocals sound better, man. Shit. If you're going to use AI, just use it as best as you can. That's all I'm going to say. No, yeah, ChatGPT doesn't have any soul with the lyrics. But Suno does. Like, Suno can generate some really insane lyrics and shit. Like some pretty dope stuff. The problem is, again, for the style of music we make, you don't want to fucking have a whole ass, like, the way it does it just sounds way too, like, it's singing a pop song. Neutron, baby. It sounds cool. I have nothing. I don't make this kind of stuff. So like, if I had to say stuff, like I'll say what I have to say, right? So, break these drums a bit too like missing high end, some feeling of transient, which a good drum shaper can definitely do. Transient shaper, Neutron 4. I love that one. Multi-band, get some like feeling of transience in that. And also high end. I don't know why it sounds so dusty for what you're doing. Little fill, something cool. Bitches don't know how to react to the sound of my baseball foot. This is all cool. Waiting for that C part. I feel like your C parts could also be a lot more interesting. Like if I was making this, that C part, which is this part here, all you do is whoop, 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 whoop. I would say any way to like just raise the ante, but man, just fucking, I don't know, snort a line of coke and like do something crazy and stupid there, you know, like fucking drum break, fucking sped up. But I would definitely like, I think for a song like that, people will go off. Yeah, just hit the deck. The sound of my bass makes you feel like you're going down to Walmart and buying some window cleaner. I heard you can't stick it in your nose. Get you real high. You know we bout that low life shit. Who gives a fuck? You know, like, don't use those lyrics, but you know what I mean? Like it will go fucking crazy, man. And then just fucking making it feel like a real drum. That's all I would say. You know, that's what I mean about the vibe of music. As long as you understand, like, oh, this is the vibe that it needs, like, fuck yeah, bro. If Suno can give you that, fuck it. Swan time. Oh, yeah, wait up. I gotta. Is this you, Connor? I think it was like yeah, this is you. Let me check it out real quick. Hi, Sen. This is a whip for a deep future house project. I know the genre is dead, but I like the feeling no genre is dead. I'd love to get your honest opinion on this track. No genre is dead. If a genre is dead, revive the genre, man. We're in the age of social media. No label's going to save your ass. You know, I can point at many artists that release on big labels that aren't doing jack shit. You need to create the need, the want for something that people want to follow. So if you like this genre, fucking do it and make it live, man. I was just watching Elderbrook fucking play a set. Like, love the music. It's not fucking dead, man. You know, you got to push yourself out there down people's throats. I was going to make a video about this. You know, it was, and the idea of the video is the best music doesn't win. The best music doesn't reach the top. The best music doesn't allow the artist to make a living. You know what allows the artist to make a fucking living? You know what makes an artist famous? Putting himself out there and marketing himself out there. You know, you could have the best song, but if you only do one reel or one short or pay for one ad, only a certain amount of people are going to hear it and go, I love you. But then if you can get your music in front of more people, right, more fucking eyes, you know, like that is the goal, man. Because if that shit song can do it, more people are going to vibe with the shit song because they never heard your fucking song. And if your song is the best song, then there should be no fear of putting your song in front of people, because you not putting that song in front of people is a disservice to those people, because they're not going to get to enjoy the beauty and the feeling of listening to your music, right? You know, it's like me, like I've always been about like marketing my sounds and shit. Like, I don't know, there's something weird. I think because I grew up poor, I don't know what it is in my culture. Like, you know, we go to Mexico and everyone's selling you shit, right? And once I went there, I was like seeing these guys, just fucking ruthless motherfuckers, would come up to you, try to sell you shit. And I was like, you know, if you're an artist, you kind of have to be like these guys. You have to put yourself in front of everyone because you don't know who's going to give you that money for that teddy bear you're fucking selling and shit, man. Anyways, point being, like, again, I honestly feel like no genre is dead. I feel like you can always create like a need, a want for it, create something people want to follow, you know? Like Starbucks. It's supposed to be our third home. Shit, I go there.
Covering it up. You like to play your own game. Covering
And then taxes, yeah, then taxes comes to you market more, so you don't gotta pay taxes, bro.
I wish you never said how it feels. I wish you never.
AI. I hate it. I hate when AI puts effects. If that's your effects should be better. Because you didn't fucking market it, bro. Like that's the thing. You guys, you need to understand. Like, sorry, there's songs that get a shit ton of views, but that's just because there's marketing put into it. Like, for example, if you release with like Future Music, let's say, they usually have like $500 to $1,000 that goes to marketing the song. So of course those songs are gonna get more views and more plays than yours if you're not putting the same amount of money, the same amount of capital into marketing it properly, you know? And the marketing could be anything. It could be like paying an influencer $20 to dance to your fucking song with the hopes that it goes viral or blows up, or he does something like you know, that transcends social media to where like everyone starts doing the fucking dance, right? Like that's you betting on yourself, betting on your song. So yeah, if it only gets 77 views and you didn't really promote it, that's, I mean, dude, like all these guys are investing money into the promotion of the songs. You got to treat it that way, you know? You got to pay like people to put you on their playlists, write articles, all this stuff. There's a lot to it, right? And it kind of takes the joy out of music. I get it too, but you have to do it if you want to do it, man. Pay a DJ that performs live to like play your song and shit, you know?
I deal with what thinking.
So, look, I'm not against AI. It is what it is. So I'm just going to say this. If you're going to use AI, just be careful. Trust your taste. Feel the music. Close your eyes. Do you feel the vocals going, every goddamn second adds to the beauty of the song or takes away from it? You know, that's what I would say, because that is not, you know what I mean? Like it's a bit too much. And usually that's the problem with the AI vocals, is that they do way too much. They do way too much. Okay, cool. But the harmony makes sense. The vibe of it makes sense. So if there's any way to fix the vocals and stuff, that's what I would do, man. And again, you know, if you're going to use AI for the vocals, I would say, again, like I told the guy with the 70 views and stuff, if I think AI is fair, because I get it, you know, like big artists, like they can like call, like they have vocalists lining up to work with them. They got top lines being sent to them because all these vocalists know if that artist releases a song, they're going to get paid. Right. It's so like through royalties, through credits and whatever it is. So I get that. So use AI for sure to create the vocals, create the concepts, the ideas. But I would say until AI gets better at it, right? Because you got to treat it like a product, right? You know, like you need to find what's going to elevate the song further, which is going to be the performance of a real vocalist. So I would save some money, or if you have funds, just hire a female vocalist that you like the way she sounds, you like the way she writes, you like her work. to go, hey, I made this song. These are AI vocals. I really like what they're doing, but I really want the human touch to it. I want the human emotion. I want you to write about something deep that means something to you. It could be about heartache. You know, it could be about being in a tumultuous relationship where like, you know, the other person is just manipulating, saying they love you, but then they do other stuff otherwise. You know, something deep that people can relate to, and then have her just fucking sing. You know, do her thing and shit, and like, and then from there guide her, and then you'll have something good, man. But right now, this sounds pretty dope. I would say the concept of it. Just gotta, again, just figure it out from there. That's what I would say, man. And yeah, vocalists, $100, $1,000 usually. It just depends. And then opt for no royalties to say, okay, I'm gonna pay you this much, but I ain't give you no royalties, bruh. Shit. Oh yeah, and if you can incorporate like some video recording in the deal, this is what I would do. I would say, all right, I'll work with you. You want $300 to help me write this song? Okay, fine. But I want you to record yourself writing. I want you to record yourself performing or singing it, so that way I have like video content footage that I can use to promote the song. Stuff like that, man. It'll be sick. Oh, I'm excited. Let's get to hear Trisha. Oh, man. Okay, let's start over here. Very smash. I like the pattern. That makes sense. The vocals are also pretty cool. I would say they do way too much at times. Time. It's like Seagulls at the Beach or whatever that show is. There's a show where like you get nine. It's birds. Is it Finding Nemo? Which one is it? Where you get the birds just like hold up. I'm like man, is it SpongeBob or is it Finding Nemo? I think it's one of those. Then you get like the bunch of birds just going my. That's what it reminds me of. Anyways, is it Nemo? Is it fucking Finding Nemo seagulls? Is it? Yeah, it's like a bunch. I don't know. My thing is acting. I'm pretty sure, man. I'll show you what I mean. Oh yeah, it is Finding Nemo. This is what it reminds me of. Time Mine. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, dude, ever since I updated, like, it's just been going a lot slower. It's like, what is going on, bro? Yeah, it's this. This is what it... That's AI vocals for me, bro. Like,
Nemo? He was taken off the reef by divers, and this...
They're taking it, Harvey! Hey, say that again. You just said something about Nemo. What was it?
Are you the guy that messaged me about it? So yeah, I like the break. I think the break's sick. Love the flute, very smash sounding. Not sure if that's the right call on the flute, just very compressed. But I thought it was sick. I like how it goes tribally. It all seems fair, like makes sense. Drops are cool, very aggressive. The thing that throws me off, and I disagree with Trisha, is the time. You know, it's a little, I don't know, it feels off to me, like not proper, right? But that could be subjective. So I would say switching to kick out will also do wonders for the track. Right now, it's way too aggressive for what it is. And switching out the kick might give the track a bit more depth. Just try it out. A lot of times you can like switch out a kick and it's like the track changes, the feeling, the balance of it. Like if you get like a kick that's subbier and like less aggressive on the top end, or maybe it is aggressive, but it's not like, pooh, then, you know, it might bring the song to life even more. That's cool.
Damn, easy and hope, where the hell you been? About to go dumb again, 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 go.
Oh yeah, River asked, I don't know if you're the guy that emailed me about Bullet Tooth sounds. I like his vibe a lot. So the thing I remade with Bullet Tooth was I remade one of his drums. And also, I believe I have a couple sounds from him. The bass from dun 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 dun. We made that in Serum 2, so there's a bass like that. Also, one of the leads, like vocal leads that he has in one of his songs. We made the brake pads from him because I really like them. But a lot of these UK artists are using those kind of breaks where it's very, just very like a lot of movement, very Roland-esque D50, if you know the synth. We made a lot of that, so mainly most of the pads are that. Some chord stabs, but yeah, the pack's a little, I would say, it's very versatile. There's a bit of 140 stuff, 138 stuff, because I went into a sesh with this chick, and she was telling me, oh, you gotta add these sounds, and it was like some crazy stuff that I showed on Instagram with the science stuff, and then the flexed sound from MPH, but then you also have more of like the Riordan style of sounds, the Speed Garage Rees with 3 different variations, not just the traditional one you can find in most packs, but like the actual good ones from Silva Bumpa and like Interplanetary Criminal that I haven't heard anyone put in their packs. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in it. The overview video should come out today, where I think I do show that bass from Bullet Tooth for a sec, but I don't play the melody he plays. I play something Dr. Dre would play. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Damn crazy when I'm about to go dumb again. Go dumb again. Damn easy and hope, where the hell you been? Last week I was in my other biz. Damn crazy when I'm about to go dumb again. Last week I was in my other biz.
I like that. Sick.
Damn crazy when I'm about to go dumb again.
Do something cool with the ARP sound if you can hear, right on that turnaround. I would say pitch it up, pitch it down, maybe modulate some stuff on it.
What more can I say? We killing them. Hold up, before we end this campaign. As you can see, we done bodied the damn lames. New watch alert. I got to maneuver slow, cock back, snap back, see my cut through the holes. Damn easy and hope, where the hell you been? Niggas talking real reckless, stunt man.
Anyway, to mix the open hat a little deeper in the mix. Don't be scared to automate for the breaks as well, so it doesn't pop out like a sore thumb.
I got these niggas, feel them drumming in. Now I'm about to make them tuck they whole summer in. They say I'm crazy when I'm about to go dumb again. Go dumb again, go dumb again. Go dumb, 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 dumb. Go dumb again.
That's sick. I like it. If you can do more with the ARP, I would say definitely give it a shot. Because that's gonna be the moneymaker. As for the whole track overall, the open hat pops out a lot. Personally, me, I'm a fan of like mishing it in. Like, so that means it's lowering down the volume. On the drum bus, maybe adding glue compression. The standard theory for that would be like, let's say you use Ableton Glue. It's going to be 10 to 30 milliseconds, release time 0.1 to 0.3, and a ratio of 2 to 1 for gluing. Want the needle to move, and that's going to help a bit if the open hat's driving it. But again, you want to solve it first by lowering down the volume on it, just balancing it out. Try to hear it through the MacBook speakers, and then hear it on monitors, and then hear it on the headphones if you can. The bass is sounding muffled as heck. Someone said it in the chat. I was just waiting for the end to say it. Bass is sounding very muffled, which I'm not sure why. Could be a couple of reasons. One, the filter's opening up a lot, but then you decided to grab an EQ8 and chop off all the high end out of it. What I would suggest is going into the filter and reworking the patch so that the bass opens up to where you want it to open up rather than opening it up all the way and then cutting off completely, because that gives you this kind of bass where it sounds like muffled because you're not allowing the end of the bass where it's like reaching the end and then coming back. You're not hearing that section. You're cutting out over here. So you end up with like a very muffled sounding bass. So yeah, fix that if you can't. Easy, make a square bass. I have so many tutorials on making like an offbeat bass, tech house bass that you can use. But yeah, I like the song. The vocal's sick. The sample's dope. Do more with the ARP, and that's about it. Yeah, mix at very low volumes, they say, and it's like, I don't know, sometimes hearing it loud helps. It's crazy. Reverb on that kick would be nice. Ooh. Okay, cool. That little shaker loop you have going on, right? Whole track is in a setting. It's in a cave, let's say, right? So there's this tonality, this vibe your whole track has. But then that shaker, that top loop, whatever it is, doesn't give a fuck. It sounds like it's dry. It's just there. Do you think that adds or takes away from the whole vibe of this? That's where I would kind of say, reverb, watch it out. Rides, atmosphere, progress the drums. Slide. A ride would be cool in the back somewhere. Standard. No shaker here, so it's cool. I like that. Good transitioning. Yeah. The drum transition, the shouldn't be there. The accent. Drums are sounding rather thinnish too, but it could just be the vibe that you want. When you do this change here from like being static with the bass and you start getting, you start doing a bass progression, it feels like you need a lot more. Like it needs to feel like, we're entering this fucking section of the song where it's like, you want to do this, you want to go, let's go, right? So the easiest thing, theory-wise, when I say theory is, I've been doing dance music now for about like, let's say 12 years, just like religiously, and this is what I want to put. Like it's like the theory. It's what everyone does when they do what you're doing in their songs. Hopefully Splice doesn't make me sign in again. If it does, I'm just gonna go fucking grab like I'm gonna go into fucking the UKG pack or some shit. Don't make me log in again, motherfucker. Okay. You already know. I think you already know, bro. Like what I'm gonna add. Like this is your. That's the, like, how do you say it? That's where my mind gravitates, just from all the songs I've heard that just do that, I'm trying to land it. Yeah, but you would filter it in a way where it adds to the whole vibe of the song, which is gonna be like electro fucking cyber funk ass, not funk, but like electro cybernetic kind of vibes, Could be that. It could be something that does the same thing. It could be a sound. It could be an art. It could be something. But it feels like it has to be elevated more. Yeah, fucking. Vodka. Mais me cuidado. I come all the way from Venice, Italy. So fuck the party with you. Let's go. Yeah, I think the main idea is pretty sick. That drop is fire, bro. The call and response, the synth work is really good. I would say breaks just need work. Again, first break, you don't need the if you're gonna use it, filter it, wash it out, maybe do something that have it respect what's happening behind it with everything else in the song. In this section, elevate the energy, or maybe start building up by then. It could be a number of things, a number of ways that you can play it. But yeah, cool song. Cool song. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the finger. I'm actually scratching my nose. I got the little pink vape and shit. I wouldn't do that to you, bro. Alex, you back, bro. How's the journey been with this hard groove shit? I'm good. I have 3 kids. Think about what you're gonna say. I have 3 kids. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like the beat before the chords and all of that starts coming in, man. This part's cool too because you don't got the bass conflicting with the chords. Alex, main thing with the song, man, you have to get the bass and the piano on the same page, man. Harmonically, they're not working well together. So if you like the piano, you have to have the bass follow the piano, because right now it's all over the place harmonically. That's the main thing. A lot of stuff going on. So yeah, fix that. That's what I would do. I would mute everything else but the bass and the piano, and then just try and get them working better harmonically, because all I gotta say, I like the break. I like when the bass is by itself. Yeah, but it's just harmonically fighting, so it's hard to kind of gauge everything else, man. As for the drums being like that, yeah, it could be just maybe he wants that old school vibe. Back on the grind.
What if the world
Man's
goes
looking fresh.
crazy? What if it already did? What if my heart is empty and there is nothing to feel? What if the world goes crazy? What if it already did? What if my heart is empty and there is nothing to feel? Goes crazy. What if it already did? What if
I'll check right now, Reddit. Here, I'll let you know. If your name is Reddit, then it should pop up, but I don't see anything popping up under that name, Reddit. Don't want to overcomplicate the song. Just keep working at the mixing of it. Honestly, it doesn't sound too bad. I'll just say what I have to say once. If you want to jot it down, just stuff to work on, but don't overcomplicate. Don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. Vocal, if the processing nice, sitting really good, I would say. Problem is the section is very simple, very basic, which works well with these tracks. But if there's any way to raise the vocal a bit higher, I would definitely spend time doing it. For example, echoes, an audio effect rack with some really cool like things to make the vocal just feel more grand, right? Like a good like reverb that like when she sings sucks in, when she stops sucks out, comes out, pops out at you. Just that, just putting effects on the vocal to spice it up, like the more cocaine. Yeah, exactly. That's the main thing there. Drop happens.
nothing to feel?
solo on the drums. Let's put it that way.
What if the world goes crazy? What if it already did? What if my heart is empty and there is nothing to feel?
Love that. That switch is great. Man, if I was you, bro, like, you know, I've had the privilege of working with like some good producers, and the thing I notice when I work with people that where my name's not on the product, I start to be more like not care as much. I care more about speed and impressing. I'll be honest with you. If someone told me like, "Yo, Send, I want to make like something like this," right? I'd be looking for like a good fucking sample pack that has a proper fucking demo or a proper audition for a top loop, the drums, and I just fucking buy it and try and get that top loop in there. And if it sounds good, I wouldn't even double think anymore. I'll just leave it in there like that and not touch it and just focus more on the idea. Right now, I'm not sold on the drums. I don't know what it is about it. But yeah, that's where a lot of my conflict, the kick, same thing. It's just those things where it's like, I'm just going to be looking for the right thing that sits well together, man. Like, not caring about processing and shit. I just want something that's going to work. I'm just going to drop it in, you know? And focus more on the idea and shit. So I don't know if there's any way for you to do that. Maybe you have a good sample pack. But yeah, right now the drums are just not it. And yeah, there's this weird I don't know why that is, you know? So, but that's just my take. That's what I would do. You know, I don't make this kind of stuff. Eventually I will, because Dennis wants to make a hard techno pack, and I'm just like, as long as you teach me, we'll figure it out together. But I wouldn't want the drums to be like, I would want to feel the rhythm, right? Like, I wouldn't want it to sound like a bunch of noise. Oh yeah, where's the good shit? Like, when it comes to hard techno, where are the good packs for it? That's what I would be looking at. Like, like looking for that, you know? As for the song idea, I think it makes sense, right? Like, drop happens, it's sick, everything makes sense melodically, like there's something there. Love the transition, I thought it was sick. But yeah, the drums are just holding it back. Here the vocal gets lost a bit. Let me switch to the shitter. Yeah, so here the vocal is just getting lost in the madness. Might need a more aggressive mix, more aggressive high end, or it could just be as simple as when the drums are switched to, let's say, proper. Theoretically, you can find it, then it might work, you know? But right now, yeah, it's a bit, but the idea makes sense. This is all just mixing stuff, which is what I hate about music, right? Like, that's why I do what I do as well with sound design and stuff, because I feel if you have an idea, you should be able to find the ingredients for it, and you shouldn't have to fight it, right? If you have to fight it, then what the fuck are we doing? Like buying a sample pack from so-and-so. Like, you know what I mean? It should make your life a lot easier. That's good. Why is that? Are you going to Miami or what? I'll take the other one. Yeah, idea-wise, it makes sense, man. I like this. Good writing too. It's all exciting. So yeah, just keep at it, man. Yeah, it is, bro. It's always like that. That's why people hire mixing engineers, right? Like, look at all the time you're spending just trying to figure this out. But I'll say it like this as well. There's something about learning how to do it yourself that's also very powerful, because then, like you can always hire a mixing engineer and you know whether they fucked it up or not. Or you could see it as, you know, whatever I get from that mixing engineer, I paid for it, and that's going to be the final product. That's also a way of cementing it. Me make the drums not sound... Bro, I like the main thing, I don't know how to make this kind of stuff, like I said, but the main thing for me is doing the least amount. That's it, right? If you're buying a sample pack from, let's say, Raveyard Sounds, which I think they make this kind of stuff, I'm not sure. Like, I'm assuming they already did all the processing for me, so when I use their drums, I'm not really gonna push them any further. I'm not really gonna do any like, you know, I'm not gonna. Why am I gonna oversaturate drums that got saturated already? What I'm looking at is fitting it in the song. Maybe taking more of an approach like that would be better. Just trying to make it fit, reducing rather than boosting, right? See if that works. But like I said, I would just find a good top loop, man. Like I literally had to make a hard groove track once, and like I didn't know how to do the drums, but I do remember Vengeance had a lot of like drum loops in the style of what's being asked for me. So what I did is I went to Vengeance. So when I sent and I showed the project, he was like, how the fuck did you do this? You know, like, this is great. And I was just like, oh yeah, you know, I just got some Vengeance loops and put them together. I mean, he didn't give a fuck. So yeah, dude, like, just do what you got to do. You got to find the ingredients, bring it together. Drugs by Kobolsi. Shit, dude. Or do the Tool Room Academy way, bro. Just steal the drums from another song. Nah, don't do that. They get very territorial about their kicks and shit, bro. Like, it's like, which is fair, right? Like, people want to protect what they worked hard at. Yeah. Is it this? You need the drugs. No, I didn't have to make drums like this. I had to make drums like hard groove stuff, like fucking 140 BPM, like I wouldn't have a reference for it. It's just that fucking new shit coming in, fast house. But this works. If this is what you're aiming for, like I showed you last stream, man, you have to have, like, when you start out and you don't know how to reach it, you just have to kind of solve it. Like, it's like a puzzle. So use reference, use metric AB, and then just find the part of the song where, like, maybe it's just a kick in the drums, and then bring your song with just a kick in the drums and fucking, like, hear it, A and B, slowly take your time with it and get somewhere better. That's what I would do. Because hearing this versus yours right now, I'll tell you what. Let me bump this up too. I'll show you what This is where I would go. I would loop maybe somewhere over here. So I would say your kick is pretty decent. Main thing is your drums are like muffled and lacking high end. And you got this like, you got like this that is just popping out a lot, which, yeah, it doesn't have definition. So it's just figuring out how to get it, you know? Again, like I said, man, if you already, like, again, sample packs, like, you have to find the good ones and then just fucking use them. That's what I would do, man. That's what I would fucking do. Yours just sounds like a noise coming at me. Like I put white noise or something and I filtered out the high end and it's just like, it's as simple as that. Just finding the right ingredients, man. I feel like you understand the concept of the rolling drums, right? So it's just the right ingredients. Just finding the right ingredients. Project to the Patreon feedback real quick, or whenever. I'll check it out after the sesh or after this, and like I'll send you an email of what I think on what you have. All right, let's see. You don't tell me you're not in concerns. Kick, where's the transient? Bass, sis, where's the definition? Some of them I can hear the boom, 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 which sounds dope, but some of the basses just feel like they lack definition. For example, that I would look at that bass and go, what's going on with that? Let's put right here, good example. That's fine. Yeah, but how would you add variation, right? Like, fuck, like, I'm just gonna say it. I honestly don't have any issues with it looping this much. I kind of like it. Just feels like it's like a bass in the song. I feel what threw people off is probably that the arrangement just makes it stay on the drop for so fucking long. And with this song, with the bass, the way it does things, you cannot do that. And like there's certain tracks, right? Like you'll make where you can't have a 2-minute fucking drop because the pattern it has gets old fast. So it's kind of like a good example is if you made a track where the pattern of the bass was like you can probably loop that for a good amount of time because it's not asking for so much attention. It's not like, hey, I'm right here, right? You feel like I could leave this going for a 32 bar drop. But with this one's like asking for attention, right? It's saying, I'm fucking here. This is me. I am the fucking idea of this song. I am the main idea, right? So when you have this bass just doing that constantly, after about, let's say 30 seconds of it, you're kind of getting bored of it because it's just it's the way it's set up. The context of it doesn't allow you to do a fucking 1-minute drop. So what I would say is maybe you need to break it up where like you do the drop, 16 bars straight to the mid break, maybe remove the bass, do something cool where like you highlight the vocals with some drums or something cool happens, but the bass needs to stop doing the pattern. Or like just sustains out, wow, 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 wow. Maybe do some cool LFO wubs, wow, wow. And then on top you put the vocal. Treat him with some dog stuff, da 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 da. Treat him with some drug stuff, fa 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 fa. 'Cause you know we want it, you know we need it. So give me that motherfucking thug stuff. Back into it, right? So you need something to break that pattern. And this is what I would say, what I would try is in the middle here. When you do Wow, everyone, everyone, everybody, you just fucking hold out, do a build up, drop back into it. You see what I mean? Like just breaking that pattern, and then still having what we are familiar with, but now it's doing something different, and it doesn't kill the vibe of the song by being like, you know, like a totally different pattern on the drop. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes sense in my head to do it. It's sort of like if you have a bass constantly just going dun 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 dun. If I go into a break like the last break, you know, some ideas on top of the bass, like the vocal takes over, a synth comes in, but you create tension, you kill the pattern so that way people miss it for a bit. Yeah, dude. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I think it does in my head. What's up? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ultra. Thank you, Ultra. Man, I'm already kind of iffy, man. I'm iffy. Yeah, that fucking organ hit, I don't know, man. But let's see where it goes. I like this already. I just wanted to say I like where you're going with it. We can forget the rest. We can forget the intro.
Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor cause it's burning like fire. Fire. Burning like fire. Fire. Burning like fire. Fire. Burning like fire.
Yeah, you need more on the drop. Shit, bro. Well, you know, I have to be okay with like fucking promoting my shit. I don't give a fuck. I just give you guys a speech of putting your song in front of people. Nah, but I don't think we're at the right BPM to be doing it like that. You need more drums. You need more, bro. You need more. Me, like, I would treat this like, you know, it's a badass song, easy E hip hop. atmosphere on the break, I would want grunge. I would want fucking vinyl crackles, or I would want what I just put, which is a fucking ambience of the city. I think it adds a shit ton to it. You can even have it in the fucking intro. It would sound fucking great. And then the drop, there's a part where it's like,
fire, burning like fire, burning like fire, burning like fire, get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire, burning like fire.
what does he need, bro? Like, fuck. Stuff signature. Yeah, fuck.
Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire, burning like fire,
We're gonna
burning
collab,
like
bro,
fire.
but wait up. Quivero, I don't have your other song, bro. Like, I would bring it up, but I don't know what you fucking brought it in as. I only have one, bro. Shit, I don't even know where you're at, to be fair. Maybe I gotta refresh this shit. It's funny, I only have like 40 songs today. Usually I'll have like 60 or 70, so... I think it's the fact that I put the UKG sample packets coming out. They're like, oh, motherfucker gonna promote it. We don't want to watch his ass. It's all good, I get it. But yeah, I don't have your other one. So I'm bringing up Ableton too, because I'm like, bro, we're gonna have to collab or some shit, because through the stream, yeah. I don't mean like you gotta put my name on it. I'm just more like, what the fuck is that missing, bro? But I have an idea. Pepper Rich Farm always has an idea. Drum section, Ableton. Give me a fucking 909. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go 909 with it, bro. Like 909 chord kit. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. Literally just bringing up Ableton.
On the floor
I'm
'cause
gonna
it's
fucking
burning
try
like
to get
fire.
it.
Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. It's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. 'Cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Burning like fire. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Burning like fire.
Like a little close hat, maybe playing on the like, and maybe like some hip hop orientation where it's like, you know, like those little. Sorry, I'm fucking trying to drum. You know, like that. Or fuck. You know, like that's what I would do. Maybe some flanger on the hats too would be kind of sick. But that's what I'm thinking with it, because it needs more, man. And then now it drops and it's a little too but something like maybe the crash, little hip hop. Would also go on Splice, look for some hip hop hat loops to kind of make it different. Flanger. That's what I'd be looking at to kind of make the beat a lot more groovier when it comes in, because right now it's just a little too scoped back.
Burning like fire.
Shot
like
is
fire.
killing me.
Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor 'cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist 'cause the music's got taste. Break your waist, break your waist, break your waist, waist.
Coco. That's cool. Again,
waist, cause the music's got taste. Get
I
on
gotta
the floor,
add
'cause
it,
it's
bro.
burning like fire. Break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor, cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor, cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor, cause it's burning like fire. Fire, 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 break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor, cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist, cause it's burning like fire. Cause it's burning like fire.
Yeah, I don't know that lead. Maybe pitch it down an octave or make it sound more badass. That's what I would say.
Burning like fire. Break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the floor, cause it's burning like fire. Break your waist, cause the music's got taste. Get on the fire.
About all I can say. So just to kind of like review real quick, because I gotta get to the other song. Hat loop on the first drop, on the second drop. Look at hip hop hat loops if you just want to kind of see it that way. Go on Splice hip hop. If not, if you want to program it yourself, I would grab a close hat and I would hit in the ands, right? Kick and offbeat hat and kick and offbeat hat and kick, right? So it's kick and offbeat hat, kick and offbeat hat and clap, kick, and offbeat hat. And so in those ands is where you want to land with the closed hats, add some fucking swing to make it groovy. 63, 64, 69 if you want to get into the UKG territory shit. More ambience in the breaks, doesn't hurt, doesn't really make it sound cheesy. It adds so much to the song. And the last drop, that fucking thing you do there, I think it's cool, the pre-drop. I don't like the drop because I don't think that organ sounds proper for your song. If you can pitch it down one octave and it sounds great, I would do it there. More badass, more like fucking Compton vibes, you know what I mean? And yeah, from there, like, that's all I gotta add to it. Okay, next one before oh shit, you're from LA too, bro. I know where that's at. What the fuck, bro? You gotta link up with Axel, bro. Are you on Discord? Just message me on Discord. I'll send it to you. Message me on Discord. I'll send it to you right now. It's from the new pack, but I got you. Are you also a real estate agent? I'm gonna send it to your email. Right away. I'm gonna send it to your email. This sounds good, by the way, whoever made it. I hate the saw sounds that are but everything else is sick. And we're all getting older, G. We're all gonna die, so make it worthwhile, man.
So tell me how it feels like. This is just a riptide. Don't want to be broken, 'cause I still keep moving. Older,
Send it to your email.
I feel I'm getting older, older. I feel I'm getting older, older.
You got a little bit of a lay in the track now, bro, because I went there to record that shit. A little fucking... This part's cool. Any way to add more like ambience to it? Not a police siren for this one. This one needs swells, like reverb, fucking like euphoric reverb. It's too dry for what it's doing, but it's sick. Other than that, pretty sick. So first drop, I hate the solid, kills the beauty of it. Not needed. Personally, that's what I think. More reverb's needed. More of that feeling of euphoria. Reverb on a return track will do that. Or you can just run a shit ton of reverb on the track and then bounce the reverb and then use the reverb and sidechain it to elements and mix it into the track. And there you go. But if you want a reverb that's more dynamic, that's going to move with your track, then a return track, in Ableton, at Command Shift R, I think, to create one. And I don't know, get Valhalla Shimmer in there, or Ambient, the new plugin from Arturia. Replica XT from Native Instruments has a lot of really dope presets. Run everything through there, EQ it, and manage it. Use utility to control it, sidechain, all the good shit. And I think it'll be sick, man. Good one. All right, next one. A Lobby V3. That's not me, by the way. That is not me.
Somebody call 911. Somebody. Somebody. 103L. Yeah, that guy have a white baseball cap on. Somebody call 911. Nah, fuck that.
911. What is your emergency?
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
First shot. What is that? What the fuck, man? Get a better shot in there. Better on the one bass hit. Just do what everyone's doing right now. It. Energy up. Why did it stop all of a sudden? Should go straight here. I would just go straight here. No reason for all of that. This is sick. So what call 911? 'Cause I'm about to fuck you up.
Somebody call 911. Fuck that.
Switch. It's cool. I think it's dope for what it is. Main thing for me, improve the bass shot on the one. Arrangement here makes no sense. I would just go straight to the break if you're not going to do anything else. If you want to have a place for like someone to be able to mix out, maybe put a vocal chop or like some vocal atmosphere and then make it more interesting. That's what I would say there. And like get straight to the fucking break after that. No reason to prolong it. unnecessarily, even for a club mix, I would say. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta add to it. I mean, I like the vocals, the atmosphere of it. Okay, yo, I sent my check piece at the beginning. I checked. Let's see, dub C. No, I'm not even. So yeah, you sent it in the beginning, but you're number 27, and I have not gotten to number 27 yet. I think I got up to like. Looks like I got up to 19 with Tony Money G, which I think that's Money G right there, bro. He looks like a Money. Yeah, it's Money G. There he is. Look. I don't know if he's still here. Fucking Money G, bro. I need to get me a fit like that. Shit. That's good. All right, Money G, let's go. Oh, you want the rip? All right, okay. Respectfully, okay. You know, I actually had to go on ChatGPT like this week because I was like, I get some reviews now and then where people leave 1-star reviews on the Soundbanks, and it sounds like they took something personal with the way they leave the review. Like, a Loopsy makes better presets than you. I don't know about you, but your shit sounds thin. I'm like, did I feedback this guy's fucking track and like he got fucking mad and took it up the ass or something? So chat said I have to give one good compliment, critique, and support. And I'll be supportful, whatever the fuck. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I like the sample. Right here. Yeah, right. Nah, I'm 33 now. I can't be roasting that badly, man.
Some approach that work forces, others that work crosses. Some approach that work forces, others that work crosses.
Well, intro-wise, right? Like the way you're showing me this song, I'm assuming you're making like a dance song that's you're gonna want to DJ out. So the intro's already leaving me kind of like, how the fuck am I gonna mix into it? So that's cool. This doesn't sound bad. Definitely not optimal on the mix. It makes sense. Give me a synth hook. I would get rid of the vocal. You can't keep repeating in the name of, you know, constantly dick riding the vocals. So I would get rid of it and do something cool with the synths. Like maybe another synth can come into the equation here. Here it feels transition-wise like you go into a totally different song. Maybe ease us into it instead of forcing it on us. The way you would ease it in, personally, is you still keep the kick and bass going, but you slowly start to filter in the pad or add like the ARP. Right? So it's like killing in the name of. And then as that's happening, the pads are coming in slowly with the ARP too, and you go into the break. That's usually the way we would introduce, like going from like techie, like ravey shit, like fucking let's fucking party, to melody. Theory comes from progressive trance days, where we would have like the first drop be like super techie, just very sound design heavy basses, and then we usually would have like a come down section where we would have an interaction of the basses and the pads. Basses would start to filter out, still there but not as aggressive, and the pad would slowly start to come in until you reach the break after like 8 to 16 bars. Just really depends on the arrangement you're doing. So that's how I would transition into this break. And make sure it's in the right key. All right, let's say we're here now. All right. Back in the day, not as much anymore. Okay, it's fine.
Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses.
Here, the vocal and the
Some of those that work forces
break don't really make sense.
are the same that burn crosses.
Stuff happening, but as a song, making me feel something, making me want to go like this, you know, like it's not really doing much for me. But I like that you're risking it. I think it's cool that you're trying to risk it and do something different.
Are the same that burn crosses.
There's the snare roll. Okay. Well, if you're doing a killing in the name of like flip, right, then I would look at the original song and look at what I can grab from it, borrow from it, right? I'm already using the vocal, which would make it a remix. But if you're trying to do an edit original of it, I would still look at what's the theme, what's the vibe the original has. Is there anything I can use? Maybe the chords, a guitar, right? Like drums, like something that fits with what the vocal's doing, the tonality of it. The way I would explain it, I think you're doing way too much for like one of these like reverse bass tracks. Yeah, you lose me here with this. You ready for me to stand up? Car response. Cool. For me, it's transitions. Transitions need work. Let's assume like your drop, you like it, and you just like the way it sounds. Break, again, feel like you're doing way too much. You're using those like presets. I used to have this student I would always tell, don't use Diva presets. Don't use Nexus presets that have all this phasers and flangers, because it's making you sound very like just weird, right? Like weird. It's not really adding to the song. It's just complex for the sake of being complex. Like it sounds all, but it's really not doing anything. From there, what I would also do is on the break, again, just keep it simple. It's a party song. No reason to get all cinematic with it. Eventually want to have a build-up. If you like the drop lead, you want a section on the build-up where you're going to introduce the drop lead. So like you got to hear like a snare roll maybe, and the lead's what, like Yeah, so you're gonna have the break, and eventually you're gonna go into the build up, right? And usually the theory is the lead will be filtered, maybe some reverb, slowly filtering in with the build up happening. Maybe the vocal's doing something cool. Bass is going, right? Like the lead, killing in the name of lead comes in. That's the way I envision it in my head. You can also get that arrangement by listening to songs in this field, like just having the arrangement up top and just following what they're doing. But yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. Like Hydro said, when you start to use those presets, like from Diva or Dune, let's say, whatever this is, it can make you sound preset-y because it's like cool, like the sound sounds really dope, but it doesn't really fit the vibe of what you're doing, and that's what makes it sound very preset-y, right? Like the tonality of the sounds need to fit what you're doing. And that's where learning just a bit of sound design and being able to manipulate the presets to what you need them to, the vibe you need them for the song, will become very beneficial. Okay? Definitely reset on the art. Hey, shit. As long as it's in key, make it work. All right. Hey, those drums are sick. I thought it was sick. Really has potential. Turn it into a full song. Write the break. Yeah, depending on what you do in the break, you could do a lot here. I'm all like, let me see, like, I'm gonna fuck it up right now. I'm gonna fuck it up. Watch, check it out. Like I don't know. It might be in a good way, in a bad way.
Maybe I stare too much, maybe not long enough. I would do more cool stuff like that. They're trying to put Justin Bieber on me, bro, but I ain't about that Justin Bieber. But yeah, what I wanted to do was put chords there, but jack shit, I don't know my music theory on that. I would go look for some unison MIDI chord pack and just fucking drop it on there. Cool, dude. I like the idea of it. Let's see. Okay, I'm like, oh shit. gonna stand up for this. Yeah, so the reason I retracted, I went back to hear this part of the song was because it felt like the transition wasn't that great here, man. So fix that. Noise, swell, some shit. Like, I'll do it with you. I'll do it. We'll make love together. Hold up. I'm gonna make love. I'll take the back. Hold up. Take the back. Acid sounds, acid line on the sides would be sick. Cool, Illuminati, bro. It's real.
like, yeah, bro, you just need that acid sound and it's ready to go. But I like, this is probably the best. Yeah, this is the best song you've sent me. I like the vibe. Very like, Pride Week's coming up next week. So they're going to have the festival. Feel like I just want to get in a thong and like go rave somewhere where you're going to perform. And like, yeah, you know, once that you add that acid sound with everything, bro. Yeah. Thanks for reminding too. I'm getting old, boy. Yeah, transitions need work, like noise and like the big moment shit. Like, that's what's missing. Build up, but let's see. There you go. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm standing up, which helps me feel the music a lot more. And yeah, sonically, it's not sounding the best, like mix-wise, but I mean, you can dance to it. It makes sense. It's not boring. We're in the break now. Yeah, cool song. Makes sense. Lacks moments, very safe, very pop. If you could add a moment, you know, Chris Lake-ish, just look at his Taylor Swift remix. That's all you need. But other than that, it made sense. Cool track. Very, very safe, very friendly. Could play it at the climbing gym and everyone be like,
God damn, look what she had that tattooed on her. What is this? How did she get that tattooed like that? That's insane.
I don't wanna know. Today is just a day I wanna know. No time to be afraid. I just don't care what people have to say.
Bro, this is not Green Velvet, is it? Like, what the fuck?
People try to find a way to always take your peace of mind. Hating on you too, because they just can't do the things you do. I don't understand why people have to be so condescending on how your life should be. I just talked to God and he told me that he loves me always. And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all I have to say is na 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 na. 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 And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all I have to say is na 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 na. And all the time, 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 all the time.
That's crazy, bro. Sometimes not doing anything is better. Yeah, I don't agree with this one. That's crazy. But I think it's because I was expecting I thought it was gonna be something about the little pills, the thrills, the views, the kill, the million brain. I thought it was gonna be about that. So when the vocals were playing, I was just like, wait, what's going on, man? Also, my fucking YouTube's bugging. Holy shit. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I think it's like my connection's poor, so just gonna hit this.
She ain't got no visa. She ain't got no visa. Relocate to Ibiza. Riz is cold like freezer. I got you on your knees. She locked up in a fever. No, she don't need no reason. Book flight by the weekend. My whole vibe undefeated. Late night text, I see her. 2 drinks turn believer. Slow wine, nice and eager. Heartbeat is getting deeper. You said you never do this, but you be moving too quick. Slow motion, get right to it. Grab my dick and then just do it. She ain't got no visa. Relocate to Ibiza. Riz is cold like freezer. I got you on your knees. She locked up in a fever. No, she don't need no reason. Book flight by the weekend. My whole vibe undefeated.
Trying to find
she
you.
ain't got no visa. Riz is cold.
Yeah, bass needs to be better. Here, I'll do it real quick. No, that was for the last Acid song. You need something like this. 808, any 808 sample patch will do. But I'm going to go to Omen, and I'm going to get the hip-hop one. There we go. And we're going to hit that.
Like freezer, I got. She ain't got no visa. Relocate to Ibiza. Riz is cold like freezer. I got you on your knees. She locked up in a fever. No, she don't need no reason. Book flight by the weekend. My whole vibe undefeated. Late night text, I see her. 2 drinks turn believer. Slow wine, nice and eager. Heartbeat is getting deeper. You said you never do this, but you be moving too quick. Slow motion, get right to it. Grab my dick and then just do it. She ain't got no visa.
Yeah, there's more power on the bass, bro. Like, doom, doom, something that lingers, you know, like. Something like that. That's what I would rock, and then just fucking kill it on the song, dog. Doom, doom. Yeah, it just needs long. It needs to be longer. 808. Like that's all you need, man. That's what I would say. What was the name under Haiti? Yeah, what name did you send it? Because I'm trying to find your track, but I can't, and my YouTube browser is fucking up. So I think my computer's just the heat is killing it or something. Yeah, but after this, I gotta go. I gotta do my taxes today, so I just gotta get all my paperwork ready to go. Are you Harry Shindika? Harry, yeah, I don't know, dude. My thing, I didn't know you donated. See, that's what I'm saying. My thing got fucked. I mean, I see Dennis. I'm trying to find Heidi. Let me get done. Okay, and then you released it already. It's a lobby. Hydro Island. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Yug. Today's been pretty weird day, but yeah, Uncle Funk is that you? Who's Uncle Funk? Weekend Bender song. Oh, I see you. Here, I'll do you real quick too, man. Ah, damn it. The track was not found. You got on private it. Don't worry. Oh, see, that's the thing. If it's Islander. But yeah, I can't. Icelander is not popping up. You gotta tell me the name that you use, like the name. Can't see. Evo Rubio, Stefan, Techno Turk, Travis, YNDA, Weekend Bender, Yokin, Travis. So, yeah, I got on private. Feel the Rush, radio edit. Lobby V2.
I'm gonna add it to my Instagram. Oh man, yeah, song's sick, bro. I'm trying.
Prepare for light speed. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Is this already out? It's already out, huh? Yeah, because I was just gonna say oh, my camera died. Wait up, it's too hot in here, bro. Holy shit. Give me a sec, bro. Fuck. This guy shot it. Yeah, my whole thing is just getting fucked by the heat. I just have an uplifter or a sound that allows for hold up, the shit. Yeah, dude, it got fucking getting fucked by the heat. It's like 90 degrees right now. I refuse to put on the AC. But yeah, I would just add an uplifter there, some sound that keeps you taking you higher. That's all. If it's already, if not, it's all cool. My shit is ass. It's all good, bro. Here I'm trying to get Heidi, and that fool looks cool, like ice cold, but I can't find his song Lobby or Icelander, whatever the hell, whatever he called it. I'm trying to get it, bro. I don't want to. Oh, okay, there you go. Maybe no. Bro, I can't find your song. Trust me, I want to. Damn it. Ah, okay, got it. Why are you not gonna release it? It sounded good, man. Okay. Yeah, Dopsy, take care. Much love. Because you submitted before, bro. I reset the stream every time because I get sent songs. I forget to turn off the link. Just send it one more time, and it should pop up. Just do it one more time. Give me your email one more time, and then. But yeah, we'll be good, man. Send it. Before my computer dies from the heat. I refuse to use the AC. And I'm going to give you some good feedback, and we'll call it a day, man. We got this. There he is. There you are. Damn, man. Got you, bro. All right, let's hear this shit. My camera died, main one. Like, it's dead.
Check it out now. 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 Check it out now.
Take this out. Take this.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now.
Cool. That's sick, bro.
Take this out. Take this.
say this section needs more, just more synth work. Also a little flat, so.
Check it out now. Check it out now. Check it out now.
That pad in the back is nice. Why aren't you using it more? I think it should pop out more. Hold up.
Check it out now. 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 Check it out now.
Check this out. Check this.
Check it out now. 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 Check it out now.
Check this out. Check
Check it out now.
this out.
Check it out now. 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 Check it out now.
Yeah, so the break, they do a lot of that pad stuff. It's a rolling D50 style of sound. So if you have the rolling D50 from the Rolling Cloud, you might be able to find something like that. You have a pad too in there, so that's where the idea came from. So it's just more about bringing it out more. I like the first half of the drop. I think that's cool.
Check it out now.
Again, the break, just need more. Bring that pad up. Get more life into the pad. There you do that. But yeah, that main idea, the main groove is really good. Yeah, and then the B part of the track, if you can come in with like acid or something else, or maybe even the pad comes back and does like what I was doing in the break with it, like that. Just 2 notes or 3, in theory, right? Because the pad has the chords built into it. Then yeah, it'll work, man. Other than that, it's pretty good. I liked it. Sick. But yeah, synths can come out a lot more, man. Don't be shy with them. All right, fam, I gotta get going. I got taxes to do today. It's hot. It's 90 degrees. Check this out. It's 90 degrees Celsius, bro. It's like, what's going on, man? Like shit, dude. I'm in a volcano, dog. Anyways, you guys take